Let us begin our session with a prayer to Lord Ganesha. Om Ganana Antva Ganapatigam Havamahe Kavin Kavinamupamashravastamam Jeshtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspatana Shrinvannotibhisi Dasadanam Om Mahaganapatage Namaha Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Matrarupena Samsita Namastasya 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 Namo Namaha Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Thank you all, and all of you have this handout. If you have not collected it from the office, I have few copies I can share with you. All of you have. Very good. Okay. Again, welcome you all for this camp with Swamini ji. Last time, I think this is the second year, correct? Third one. 2 years forward, yeah. Third one. Very nice. Okay, so it's not orientation. We are here to get together and just discuss what will be programmed for 2 days, okay? So please open the handout. And today's orientation day, and Swamini ji will be here at 8:15, and if you have any questions, you can ask Swamini ji. Or Swamini ji must be having her own teaching program to share with all of you. But if you have questions, please do ask her, because this session is supposed to be Satsang and question. Satsang means question answer. Okay. All right. Then tomorrow morning, Swamini ji will begin guided meditation. So guided meditation will be held here. Prior to that, we have you see the timings for Dakshinamurti temple. To begin with, Lagu Mahaganapati Homa. Lagu Mahaganapati Homa, we do it for 10 minutes, the shortest one. Tatvidanji loves it. 10 minutes Homa. This we started for welfare of society. No particular person's name is taken there. Loka samasta, loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. That is the concept behind this. So when you do Laghu Ganapati Homa, you not have to do elaborate thing, invoking Varuna Bhagavan, Ganesha Bhagavan and all that. So it takes just 10 minutes. This will be held in Homa building tomorrow morning, 5:15. You be there at 5:14, because Ganeshanji always starts 1 minute earlier of any program. Okay. And after that, 5:30, then we'll all come here and get ready for morning Abhisheka to Lord Dakshinamurti. So Lord Dakshinamurti is a Rupa, form of Lord Shiva. So Shiva is what? Abhisheka Priya. So what we do, we gave ceremonial bath to Lord Dakshinamurti to begin with water and to conclude with the pouring milk, etc. And when you do puja, we chant hymn called Shri Rudram. Shri Rudram commentary, many commentaries are available, but our thing is Puja Swamiji has written commentary on that. And Tat Tvam Asi specially took number of classes, but there Swamiji pointed out more of Vedanta in Shri Rudram. Anyway, idea is this chanting requires a little bit of training. So if you already learnt it, the swaras etc., then you join us. But if you have not learnt it, just join people who are chanting here. Okay. But anyway, you can keep book if you want to. Then after that, there's 5:44 to 6:40. Then you'll have a few minutes before the meditation. So all of you please come at 6:55 and occupy the meditation seat here. Don't come exactly at 7. Just come and begin. Okay, so now I'll come back here. Then 7 to 7:30 is guided meditation. Then we'll have breakfast at 7:30. That's I think dining hall timings are mentioned here. 5 to 6:30 this hall is open. Don't go to the new building. They will not open it in the morning at 5 o'clock. So if you have a habit of taking warm water, coffee, tea, you please come here. Cafeteria, it's made available here. So then after the guided meditation, then you go for breakfast at 7:30. So breakfast between 7:30 and 8:30, 1 hour breakfast. Then get ready for the Vedanta class 1. Swamini will be taking a total 5 classes. 3 classes and 1 is meditation, 1 satsang. So I don't know, I hope, she will manage because it has to be in the whole Saturday she is taking 5 classes and Sunday she will take 3 classes. She is used to it and I'm sure she will do it. So 9 o'clock, 9 to 10 is 1 class. Sometime, when topic is interested, it will not be finished exactly at 10 o'clock. Go for 10, 10, 5. So don't keep looking at watch what's happening, why 10, 10 but still 10, 5, because subject has to be completed. So that is teacher commitment. It may not be your commitment, but that is teacher's commitment. So 5 minutes, 10 minutes extra they will take here and there. So patiently listen to it and understand. Then you have some free time. Then we'll meet at 11 o'clock, 11 to 12, class 2. Soon after the class, we'll have Arati here, 12:15. Then you go for lunch, 1, 12:30, etc. 1:30 and 1:30 to 3:30 you have free time. And 3:30 tea will be served there. And you have tea and come here for 5 o'clock class, 5 to 6. Then soon after Swaminiji's class, we'll have Arati in the evening, 6:15. Arati should not take more than 20 minutes. So by the time you go there, 6:45, you'll have 45 minutes to eat dinner. Then come here at 7:30 for Satsang. This is how tomorrow is going to unfold. If some of you are interested to learn some few chantings, we can meet in the evening between 4 and 4:30. Okay. Those who are here for the first time, they would like to know what are the swaras, etc., how to chant Vedic mantras. We'll meet at 4 o'clock and try to learn some chants. Okay. So this is the program on Saturday and Sunday, as usual program, but it concludes at 12 o'clock. So you'll be having 2 classes on concluding day, followed by Guru Dakshina and Arati Lord Dakshinamurti and lunch. And the topic is little bit loaded topic, okay. So, but Swaminiji will be definitely put our efforts to make it very elucidate and clear to all of you. but give little bit time this topic because you should have a better background to understand this important topic. But I'm sure you will have wonderful time listening to Swamini. So the first Shanti mantra is given and followed by the text. So if you see, there are about 25, I think 25 mantras are there in 5 classes. Anyway, each class on an average 5 mantras. So this is going to be your schedule. So, you have any questions? No questions. Okay, very good. Either I have explained well or you are very tired or to ask any questions. Okay, no problem. So, it's a little bit fun. Let us introduce ourselves because it's good to know each other. Sometimes you are your neighbor but you don't know. Because whatever, you are all busy with your own work and profession. So to begin with, Uttamji, please stand up and no, you sit down and take the mic.
Introducing yourself. Introduce yourself.
Hello, all of you. My name is Uttam Trivedi. I have been coming here maybe from 91. So that's like that many, 30 years or so. This is my wife, Sarita Trivedi. We are very happy and honored to be here.
Yeah, my name is Prabodh Parekh. We used to live in New Jersey and come here very often, but we have moved to Boston now, so the visits are now not as frequent, but this is our second home, so this is something when we come in, we feel at home.
Hello, my name is Deepak Chugani. I'm from just down the road in Reading, Pennsylvania, not very far. I've been coming here on and off, sometimes often, sometimes not so, for a number of years. It's my 3rd retreat here, and I feel very, very blessed that we have such a great learning center here, and I'm right in my neighborhood, and so should take full advantage and learn.
Well, my name is Shubhdev Biswas. I'm from New York, Long Island. I'm coming here almost like 17 years. Yeah, when my little one born. And I don't know why I come, but when I go back, my family says I'm getting charged. I'm now in full motion, full mood. So I have to come at least every quarter to get charged. Just like Tesla car, I need charge.
My name is Nisha Moholkar, up to the face. I came from New Jersey, yes. And we come here not that often, but we do. Yeah, 4th, 5th, 6th trip, I don't remember. Yeah, but I think
All right, okay. Yes, my name is Sarita Trivedi, and I'm with Uttam from Glen Mills, Pennsylvania. And like he said, we've been coming here for several decades. And the Homa building. And the Homa building, yes. Then the new building. And there's all right, thank you.
My name is Raman Vej. We live in North Jersey, and we have been coming here for a while. And Swamini Ji's lectures are so engaging. Normally, I don't come that often for lectures, but this time I made a special effort, and you will find that Swamini Ji is so engaging, and you will really enjoy her lectures.
My name is Raju Moholkar, and that's my wife over there. We are from New Jersey, and we are very happy to attend this class.
I'm Lavanya Parekh, and Prabodh's wife, and we come here since 3 decades or more. It's our second home.
Hi, my name is Rohini Meshetiwar. We live in Long Island, New York, and we are coming here for a number of years now. Not regularly, but yeah, we do come at least a couple of times a year.
Yeah, I'm Vijay Shettiwar. We are from Long Island, and like Rohini said, we try to come here whenever possible. Thank you.
Pranam Swamini Ji. I am Sajani, and I've been coming here since 1986, and I was 8 years old at the time. Then I became more regular after my medical school. I'm from New York, and I had a chance to hear Swamini Ji speak and attend the camp in Rishikesh in April, and it was on Dakshinamurti Stotram. And it was very helpful to me, and I'm still chanting that and learning it. And then she said, please come for June 9 to 11 for Tat Tvam Asi. I said, okay, so I'm here.
My name is Bharti Panchal. I am from New Jersey. From last 8 years, we are attending Arts for Both Center in New Jersey. And on and off for retreat, we keep coming here, me and my husband, Kishore Panchal. Thank you. Kishore is coming. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Rose, and then I come here in 2011. I start to come here, and then I like it very much. Thank you.
Hari Om, my name is Bajanath Agiwal. That's my wife. We coming start 2011, and we're starting a couple of retreat every year. And we attend your last week, 2 weeks ago, Memorial Day first time, and we sign up for today. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm Tushar Kashyap. This is my wife, Bela. We are coming here on and off on the Sunday Bhagavad Gita classes. But for these sessions, we are the first time.
Yes, we are. This is our first retreat, and after hearing Swamini's lecture last week, we just decided to come today. I'm working tomorrow. I will miss 2 classes, but I will cover up with that.
Hi, my name is Bharti Doshi. This is our first retreat. We have heard Swamini Ji in Prabodh Bhai's house once in New Jersey, long time ago, maybe 2-3 years. And this time we had decided last year only that whenever she visits here, we are coming for retreat. And that's what we have done. This is our first time for the retreat. We come here on and off for darshana. Whenever we visit our temple, Siddhachalam, we always visit here and we stop over. But this time, we are enjoying her retreat with us. Yeah.
Bakul Dosi, this is my wife Bharti. She said most of the things. We live in New Jersey. Very good friends with Prabodh for I don't know how many decades. So we have heard most of the Swamijis from here. You know, Pratyek Bodhananji Swami, Vidit Admananji, and TV. But this is the first time we are going to be spending the whole weekend. And thanks to Prabodh. Okay.
Hi, I'm Sanjay Potankar from New Jersey. And Prabodh Bhai is the master manager of getting all the Swaminijis and Swamijis to us. Thank you very much, Prabodh, for making it happen. And I'm here because I love listening to Swaminiji. I've heard her talk about one word, Upanishad, and I had the pleasure of transcribing that lecture, and I think I learned a lot more in that one lecture than I've been attending so many classes. Thank you.
Hari Om, Swamiji. Namaste. My name is Rajesh. My wife and I, we live in Lansdale. And we've been coming here since as recently as last year. But we've been living close by, within an hour's drive, for about 20 plus years.
Hari Om. Namaste Swaminiji. My name is Bhanu Rekha Narayana Swami. I'm Rajesh's wife. As Shuddhatma ji said, we know what we missed. So we are very grateful for what we found now. So we'll never let this go. And we are very grateful and blessed to be here. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Ashwin Shah, and this is my wife Rashmi Shah. For me, things have been a little more regular before pandemic, but after pandemic, I've become kind of totally irregular visiting the ashram, but always drawn to this place. Whenever there is a chance, I like to come, stop by, even if I just come and say hello to Shuddhatma-ji and Vimala-ji and everybody, but something draws me here. And I think the real reason for that is one meeting with Pujya Swamiji, the first time, and that conversation basically just was so precious, and you get hooked on to everything that happens here and what Swamiji's message has been. So very, very grateful. Also, as far as Swamini is concerned, with the help of Prabodh Bhai, we had a real good chance of seeing her, meeting her, and listening to her in Rochester, New York, when she visited Surekha Ben and Deven Bhai Rajpariya's house. So that was our first connection, and again, I'm drawn to this place all the time. Even though I'm pretty irregular, but I'm still drawn. So thank you.
My name is Dev Iyer. This is Usha. We both live just outside of Philadelphia. The first time we came, I believe it was 35 years ago, when the temple was very close to the Route 115. At that time, our kids were very small, and we stopped coming because the kids were, we had other things to do. We started coming more regularly last 2 years, and we are hooked. And we have 2 small cats at home. If it were not for those cats, we would have moved here a long time ago. In the Memorial Day, my wife heard Swamini speak for the first time, and we are addicted to Swamini. So we are here.
You speak. You please speak.
Yeah, I'm Kalyan. I met Swamiji here in 94, and 95 I went and joined the 3-year course in Anekati. So student of Swamiji till 98. I right now live in UK. I'm just visiting here. I thought I'll come in and participate. Very nice to be here. Yeah, I'm teaching online. We have actually me and one of my other friends, Jai Shankar, we both used to work in New York. So we both quit the job in 95 until 98 we were there. And then we have continued. In fact, Jai Shankar ji was the one who started in Swamiji's guidance the Aim for Seva activities in India. And then now we both have started under Swamiji's instructions. In 2014, we started a Gurukulam called Arsha Vidya Varshini in Tirunelveli district. But we also take classes online for the last 5 years now. So I am teaching Mandukya Karika and Bhagavad Gita online. And Jai Shankar ji is conducting classes on Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. And one text called Shrutisara Samudharanam. So these are some classes going on, and few others are also teaching as part of our platform. So thank you, Sudatma ji. So.
Yeah. Namaste, I am Avinash Lingam from Coimbatore, South India. I am a student of Pujya Swamiji for the last 28 years. I have done a 3-year course at Anekati during 2014 to 17. I have written a small biography on Pujya Swamiji. I will give one copy for each family. We have a website in the biography book on the first wrapper. You can see we have a website arshavinash.in. There you have got all resources. You can download everything free. Swami Paramarthananda's books from everything, from Tattvabodha, Bhagavad Gita, 10 Upanishads, Brahma Sutra, Viveka Chudamani, and many other texts. You will find the transcriptions there. You can download them free. Then we have Medha Michika's Sanskrit grammar books, which starts from alphabet and ends with Laghu Siddhanta Kaumadi. So all the way you have to learn Sanskrit. Books are available free for download. I am happy to come to this ashram. This is my first visit to US and to our ashram. I am very happy to be here. Thank you.
No, this book. One more.
My wife.
Hello, I'm Sri Vidya, Kalyan Kumar's wife. Kalyan Kumar was a student of Pujya Swamiji at Anekati, and I'm associated with Swamiji since our marriage from 2000. So we used to go visit Anekati Ashram, Rishikesh Ashram, and when we come to US, we usually visit here. So we are blessed with 2 children. My son is there in his orange shirt. He is right now working here. He graduated from UCLA. His name is Tarun, and my daughter Samastha, she's doing law in UK. Tarun and Samastha was given the name by Pujya Swamiji. So, thank you.
Namaskaram. My name is Tarun. I'm Kalyan Kumar's son. I have been associated with Swamiji since birth, starting from my my naming and then my Akshara Abhyasa. etc. And since then I've been, and very recently I've started listening to his classes also. That's my association with Swamiji. Thank you.
For you. Kishore Panchal.
Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. I welcome all of you to the Gurukulam, and this session is of Satsanga, where you are free to ask questions, and for the last 5 minutes we'll be doing some bhajan, etc. So if you have some questions, we can deal with it. And as Shuddhatmaji must have told you, this is the booklet. The entire program is given here. You can go through that. And the main topic for the retreat will be Tat Tvam Asi, which we will start from tomorrow. Tomorrow morning first we'll have meditation, 7 to 7:30. I'm sure you know the timetable. See, the first 7 to 7:30 is guided meditation, which we will be doing here itself. All the classes and everything will be here in this temple. Then 9 to 10, after 7 to 7:30 there will be breakfast. I think the time is 8 o'clock, no? For breakfast? Okay, yeah. Then 9 to 10, class 1. Then break for some time. Then 11 to 12, class 2. Then there will be Arati here, and then lunch. Then some rest, followed by tea. And then in the evening, 5 to 6, Vedanta class 3. Then again dinner. And 7:30 to 8:30 will be Satsang, that is Q&A. So this will be our program. So today we have time for some questions. If you have some questions, we can deal with it. We have not so far studied anything, learnt anything, but whatever you have learnt, and in case you have something to ask, we'll try to answer that. Some of you must be meeting me for the first time. I'm from India and based in Ahmedabad, that is in Gujarat. I have studied with Swami Viditatmananji, and that is how I learnt Vedanta from him, and even was familiar with Pujya Swamiji, that is Swami Dayanandji Maharaj. Took sannyasa from him, and that is how I'm here. First I came in USA in 2016, but that time I just came to visit. Thereafter I have been coming here and taking some classes, and mainly outreach classes also. So that is something about me. This is Q&A session, so you are welcome if at all you have something. Yes, you will have to be, he'll give you the mic.
Hi, this is Usha. I just wanted to ask you about in the booklet, under Shanti Mantras, it talks about Purnam, which is fullness. Can you explain what that is?
Sorry? Can you come closer, or I can't hear you?
Oh.
Niranjanji, can we raise the volume, please?
In the booklet,
yeah,
under Shanti mantras, it talks about Purnam,
Purnamada,
which is fullness. Which is fullness. Can you explain that a little more? What that means?
Purnam means complete. Purnam means complete. It means the whole. This is the Shanti mantra which we recite every day. Plus, mainly we recite this before the study of the Yajurveda mantras. So when we learn Ishavasya Upanishad or say Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, there is a Shanti mantra pertaining to all the Upanishads. Say, and Upanishads belonging to that Veda. So in all the Vedas there are Upanishads. We will talk about this tomorrow. And the Shanti mantra that we chant before the study of a particular Upanishad, that Shanti mantra belongs to that Veda. Say for Yajurveda, this is the Shanti mantra. Say for tomorrow we'll be studying Samaveda. Yes, Chandogya Upanishad belongs to Samaveda. Then the Shanti mantra for that is another one. So that is how there are different all the Shanti mantras is nothing but invoking peace and grace of Isvara, so that we can carry out this study without any obstacle. Mainly both the disciple, that is the student, as well as the teacher. Both of them recite the Shanti mantra together. Because this is something very auspicious and very important. But in any action or any venture, there are always, the possibility of some obstacles coming up. And this is fine. To avoid them, to ward them off, Shanti mantra is necessary. And in Shanti mantra, as I said, we invoke Ishvara's grace. So that, praying him, that help us carry out this work or venture which we have undertaken without any obstacles. May the student's mind also be quiet, receptive, and ready to imbibe whatever is being taught. And by the same token, even for the teacher also, so that he can impart this knowledge, so that right words, right thoughts, everything occurs to him, and without, in a very nice way, with the best of the rapport. Student and the teacher may enjoy the best rapport, and that is how, in that manner, the knowledge may be imparted. This is a very big thing. And for that, we first invoke Ishvara's grace. Because we are coming from outside, and it is quite possible that our minds may be distracted. Anything can happen with the mind. So, we pray to Ishvara that may this not happen for at least 1 hour, so that we can make the most of this. And then at the end, in each and every Shanti mantra, we say Om Shantihi, Shantihi, Shanti thrice. There are not 3 types of Shantis, but that is to ward off obstacles or distractions coming from 3 different sources. See, there is one source is called Adhyatmika. Adhyatmika means from the source, from my own body, from my own mind, my own mind, my own body, my own health. All that may pose a problem. It may happen that suddenly I may lose my mood, suddenly I may get angry, or something is disturbing me, and that is why I cannot listen properly. It happens. Or something may go wrong with my health, suddenly I may get temperature or anything. So, obstacles coming from the Adhyatmika, from the body or the person, that is called Adhyatmika source. To ward off that, so that doesn't happen. That is first level of Shanti. Then again we say Shanti. That is to ward off the obstacles coming from surroundings. From surroundings also, there can be obstacles. To ward off that, we say Shanti another time. That is Adi Bhautika. The second source is Adi Bhautika, from the surroundings. Then the third one is Adi Daivika. Something, some natural disaster may occur. We just don't know what can happen. Like 2 days back, what happened? There was this, all of a sudden, there was this wildfire in Canada. And we are affected here. It is bound to be. So it may stop me from going. The situation was such, I was worried. Maybe if this continues, some people may cancel coming here. So this kind of thing, natural disasters, so disasters or obstacles coming from the celestial beings. That is how it is mentioned. So to ward off that also, we invoke Ishvara's grace. So not 3 different kind of Shantis, but from 3 different sources, the obstacles which are likely to come may not come. But if they are going to come, then we pray to Ishvara. Prayer is a very, very powerful weapon. Prayer has that power by which we can avoid certain things. Ishvara is precisely because, Ishvara is omnipotent and omniscient. Omniscient means he knows everything. Omnipotent means he can do anything. Human being is neither omniscient nor omnipotent. Even if I may know something, but still I don't have the power. I may not have. Certain things are just beyond us. So we pray to the source which is omniscient, knows each and everything, plus can do anything. So we invoke his grace, and thereby, by prayers, we tap the grace. So prayer has that potential. Shastra recognizes this. Some people ask that just by praying, just because we pray, if something is destined to happen, how will this prayer stop it? Yes, this question is valid. But here, we again go back to that power of Ishvara, to that compassionate nature of Ishvara. Not only is he omnipotent and omniscient, but he is compassionate. He is all kindness. So, prayer can work, and prayer does work. Prayer does work. And when it comes from the deep recesses of our heart, when we realize our helplessness, when we realize that this is beyond my means, sometimes I don't even know what is going to happen. So very humbly, very politely, in all modesty, we recognize that we are limited, and so we call out. We make a plea, a humble plea to Ishvara, who is not in any way limited. Let me tell you, even if something is very powerful in my karmas, in my prarabdha, if certain things are very, very powerful, then also I may not be able to avoid it completely, but it can definitely be lessened. The impact of that which could have happened or which can happen can definitely be lessened by prayers. So, even in this kind of thing, where you are learning about Shastra, when you are going to learn that you are Brahman, even there, Shastra recognizes that prayers should be done. And not only by the student, it is to be chanted together. It is meant for both the teacher as well as the student. because both of them require. The teacher may be well versed with the Shastras, but for the teacher also, it is quite possible that something can go wrong. Right thoughts may not occur at the right time. You may not find the right words. You may not find the right context or the frame in which you are supposed to impart the knowledge to the student, to the listeners. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Plus, most important, it is that both the teacher, the speaker, as well as the listener should enjoy a right kind of bond also. That is also necessary. Otherwise, if the listeners have some prejudice or some bias, and by the same token, if the teacher also has something, you don't know. When the student and the teacher in the olden days, they used to live together in the Gurukulam. So it's quite possible sometimes they are human beings. Something can go wrong in their relationship. This may come in between. This also can pose a problem in this relationship, in the relationship of the teacher as well as the student. So it is in Sahana Bhavatu, which we just chanted, Ma Vidvishavahai. May we not cavil at each other. May we not fight. May we love each other. Why should Upanishad say this? Because there is a possibility. Because we have heard, we read about certain acharyas and certain students not getting along. This kind of things can also happen. So, considering all this, Shanti mantras are to be chanted before the study of the Upanishad, before the study of Bhagavad Gita or any Prakarana or anything. Shanti mantras are chanted. So that is what a prayer is. Yes, Sanjay bhai.
One of the things that we have been discussing in our Gita Vichara group has been about Jignasu and mumukshu. Okay? I thought it was a synonym, but we are reading that there is a slight difference. Can you talk about mumukshu?
I didn't get your question properly. What is the difference between mumukshu and Jignasu? Okay, yeah. There is a difference. Not much, but there is a difference. See, we all are mumukshus. Whether we know it or not, directly or indirectly, inadvertently also, we are all trying to become free. We all want freedom, we all want limitlessness, because we feel inadequate, we feel limited. So, our life is nothing but a constant struggle, a constant attempt to become limitless. We may not know it in so many words, but the main desire behind all the desires is to be limitless, to be free, to be complete. Okay? So this attempt is mumuksha. Moktum ichha, mumuksha. This is mumuksha. But the difference between a mumukshu and a jignasu is this, that when this becomes clear to the mumukshu that it is only by pursuing or by coming to know the self or the reality, I will find this. When it becomes clear, then he is called Jignasu. You get what I'm trying to say? When it becomes clear that none of these pursuits are going to give me freedom. The pursuits which I have undertaken so far has not led me anywhere. The vacuum, the incompleteness still remains. Just as Arjuna. Arjuna is already a mumukshu. But in the battlefield, he became a Jignasu. Because he is asking Lord Krishna, he is telling Lord Krishna to give him what? You give me nothing less than absolute, that which is absolutely free, that which is absolutely true, that which is nishchitam shreyah, that which is definitely good. Please talk to me about that only. In short, please teach me that. It is at that time that the goal became clear to Arjuna, that this is what I want. And that can be had only from knowledge, from the teaching. When this path becomes clear, then that is called Jignasa. Jignasa means now you have the desire to know. So that is different. So in Brahma Sutra it says, Athato Brahma Jignasa. The sutra begins with this. Brahma Sutra begins with it. Now therefore, Jignasa for Brahman. Why? Because the students or people have led such a life that they have led their life in a righteous way, which has made them think, which made it very clear day by day by day. All the experiences that we go through teaches us something. And when you really look into the experiences and weigh the pros and cons, what have they given me? When you examine your experiences, what have I gained in life so far? And what have I lost? When you think in this manner, then a point comes when you realize that what I am seeking is not to be found here. It is something else. And sometimes you know also what that is, but you don't know the details about it, and you go to a teacher for learning it. So that is Jignasa. So life takes you through that point. That is the most auspicious moment of life. That is why Atha is auspicious. Now therefore. So now the direction that the life has taken is altogether different. It will be now taking him towards freedom. So far you were, you were meandering, going round and round, trying this, trying that, trying this, trying that, all trial and errors. We don't realize, but we do that. But today a direction has come. So in short, that is Jignasa.
Swamini, question.
Bring it closer, yes.
So, often, many times in the past, I've always had this dilemma. So when somebody tells me their desire, oh, can you please do this for me?
Do this for me?
Yes. Oh, I'd like you to do this for me, which is okay. I mean, but oftentimes what I've also found is it's very putting me in a very contradictory situation where I want to pursue, like for example, if there's a Vedanta class that I want to attend or a camp that I want to attend, but their desire takes me in an opposite direction. If I say no to them, am I going to be incurring more prarabdha?
See, you can always say that I will definitely help you. But I have this important thing to do now. So I won't say that don't help the person. Definitely help, because that is a very good thing. In Bhagavad Gita and in the scriptures, they do say that when you help, when you give, then you get. and your heart becomes purer and purer. So that is not something which we have to give up. On the contrary, now onwards our life has to be life of giving. Because in Vedanta we will learn that we are already full. Self is already full. So now my life will be oriented towards contributing, as Pujya Swamiji has said. Transformation from being a consumer to being a contributor. So that we definitely have to do. But when there is this situation that at the same time you want to pursue something serious, say Vedanta, then you can definitely tell or find a way out. So not you are ready to help, plus you are not discouraging the person, but finding a way out, that maybe we can do this later, I'm all for you tomorrow, or say after a few hours. So in that is a fact also, that you are ready to help. But that should not dissuade you from doing something beautiful like this. That would be the kind of solution that I would find. And we can, where there is a will, there is a way.
Thank you so much.
So if we are inclined to help, we will definitely find a way. But maybe not at that time.
Hari Om Swamiji, expanding on the question on Jignasu. So we know the direction as a householder, we know the direction that we need to head to. How do we make that commitment more firm? So we have the regular day-to-day responsibilities that we have to take care of at home, at work, but yet our passion and everything is to make this commitment and move towards this path. But I'm struggling to find a balance or even how to make the switch. I know I'm not drawn to that, but it seems as though that's still my responsibility. I still have to do things. But how do I make the switch, or how do I learn to start making more commitment towards Vedanta?
You have to set your priorities. What you have your responsibilities, your duties, all that is beautiful. That is Karma Yoga. Do it very well. But at the same time, gradually, you can give more time to the goal that now you have set for yourself. That is not to be sacrificed. But at the same time, when the duties are there, responsibilities are there, do them. And slowly but steadily balance things and find time for this also. So without compromising, but again setting your priorities. That has to be done. Sooner or later, one has to do that. As long as we are at a point in life where our whatever our duties are very important, then accordingly we plan. But if you have reached a stage of life, say Vanaprastha, now you already you have retired from your work and all that, then you can slowly convey to your people that this is the goal of my life. I have been serving, I like to serve, but now I have service to myself also. I have responsibility towards myself also. And I'm sure people will understand. So we have to be firm, kind but firm. So, and when you are leading a good life, so far you have fulfilled your responsibilities and all that, then then people will understand. Family members will also understand. Otherwise, in a very cool and calm way, you have to convey that this is my priority. My life is also passing by, and I have also to reach my goal. You have to cooperate. And once we are firm, we are very clear, then slowly the obstacles will go and the path will be clear. In all this, you must have Isvara's grace also with you. But when the time comes, then let it happen. Let it happen. Because that is what the life is meant for. That is why we have very clear-cut 4 ashramas of life. Roughly, say tentatively, Bhagwan Shastra thought that a person will live for 100 years. So 25 for brahmacharya, that ashrama, then grihastha, then life of a householder, then vanaprastha, forest dwelling, and then sannyasi. Now we may not go to forest. Now that may not be practical. But wherever we are, we live as vanaprastha. So make it clear that now I have my priorities. You live your life in whichever way I can help you, I will definitely help. But my priority is also there. I'm reaching that stage where I need to retire, provided we want that. Because sometimes people don't want to retire also. Means that is, it's not easy to give time to oneself. To sit and lead a life of contemplation is not easy. Everybody is not ready for that. Sometimes we have time, but then we don't know what to do with this time. We get bored. We seek to go out and all that. So if that time has not come, then do that. But if that time has come, then encash it. So one has to do that.
Thank you, Swamini ji.
Yes. This may be our last question, then, because it's already 9. Yes.
Swamini ji, in our
you can sit.
In our Bhagavad Gita study group, we are running into a little bit of trouble understanding how we can say that Atma or Brahman doesn't do anything. We're currently at chapter 13, verse 31. I don't remember the exact words in the verse, but it kind of alludes to the statement that Atma does not do anything. We see creation taking place, we see pralaya, we see Isvara answering our prayers and all that. Yet we say Brahman doesn't do anything. How can we understand that?
See, it is true that Brahman doesn't do anything. But Prakriti means matter. There are 2 things. One is Purusha, other one is Prakriti. Purusha means Atma or Brahman. Brahman is beyond karma. There is absolutely no action in Brahman. In fact, that is the reality. And still we see action, we see the creation and sustenance and dissolution, all these things are going on. So, Shastra explained this as Prakriti, the matter, is doing all this. But again, matter is inert. It cannot work on its own. So the presence of the consciousness, which is Brahman, the presence of consciousness is required, which is there. In the Maya Tyakshena Prakritihi Suyate Sacharacharam, Lord Krishna says, Maya Adhyakshena, because of my presence, because of my just mere presence, Prakritihi Suyate Sacharacharam, Prakriti means matter, creates the entire creation, all the activity and sustenance and dissolution, everything is going on every moment. Ceaselessly Prakriti is working. Prakrutehe kriyamanani gunaihi karmani sarvashah. It is said in Gita. All that is happening in the creation is done by nothing but by the 3 gunas, 3 qualifications of Prakriti, which is Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. 3 gunas. We don't go into that detail, but in short, whatever is done or being done is done by Prakriti. But when? In the presence of consciousness. In the presence of consciousness, Prakriti, which is matter, which is inert, gets energized and does. But we cannot say that Brahman is doing. It just is. Let me give you an example. There is a magnet. Magnet is just there. And in the presence of because of the presence of the magnet, iron filings or things like that will get attracted, go towards it. Can we say the magnet did something? Magnet has not done anything. It just is. But the power of its presence is such that it attracts, that it makes those things come towards it, and activity is there. Similarly, in some such manner, Atma, the Brahman, Atma and Brahman are same, is there. Consciousness is there, formless, partless, qualityless, not qualityless, but without any qualifications. It is there. And in the presence of this, Prakriti means matter, does everything. So this needs to be understood and has to be studied well. This is the question which will arise. But that is how it is. Prakriti, Atma doesn't do anything. Akarta. That was the main problem of Arjuna. And that is the source from where Gita began. Because he was afraid. I will be the killer and the others will get killed. So Atma, he thought, is doing, and others are becoming the object of what is done by one. Killer and being killed. So here this hand is the killer and this hand becomes the object of killing. Both this doesn't apply to the self. Atma is nayam hanti, na hanyate, neither doer nor the object of what is being done. So all the doing, moving, coming, going, all the actions, and creation is full of this. So much is going on in the space and everywhere. Ceaseless motion is going on. Atma is not doing. You have to think on this. So shall we conclude? Just a small bhajan and then we conclude. Lights off, yeah. You, if you can repeat, it will be nice. Just a small bhajan. Bhava bhaya harana vandita charana Bhava bhaya harana vandita charana Na jaya radha jaya madhava Pahi Jaya, please. Jaya Radha Jaya Madhava Pahi Jaya Jaya Radha Jaya Madhava Pahi Bhava Bhaya Harana Vandita Charana Bhava Bhaya Jaya Radha Jaya Madhava Pahi Pahi Mangala Charana Kalimala Dahana Mangala Mangala Charana Kalimala Dahana Mangala Kalimala Dahana Mangala Charana Kalimala Dahana Mangala Charana Kalimala Dahana Narayana Keshava केशवा जय राधा जय माधवा पाहि जय राधा वा पाहि भवभयहरणा वन्दितचरणा चरणा भवभयहरणा वन्दितचरणा भवभय चरणा जय राधा जय माधवा पाहि जय राधा जय माधवा पाहि मङ्गलचरणा कलिमलदहना 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 मङ्गलचरणा कलिमलदहना मङ्गलचरणा कलिमलदहना नारायणा केशवा हरिनारायणा केशवा हरिनारायणा केशवा जय राधा जय माधवा पाहि जय राधा जय माधवा पाहि भवभयहरणा वन्दितचरणा भवभयहरणा वन्दितचरणा जय राधा जय माधवा पाहि 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 ॐ पूर्णमतः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ. So now everybody take rest, and tomorrow morning we'll meet at 7 for meditation. Okay. Here in this hall we'll meet for meditation. Before that I think there will be tea here at 5:30, no? 5 or 5:30 you will get tea also over here. So take that and you can come for meditation. Thank you. Thing is record.